Hey guys, what is up? So I have been working on a 11 season, 100 plus episode of Vanderpump Rules video, so it's been taking me quite some time. But in the meantime, today we're going to be diving into Alexandra Rodriguez. If you don't know who she is a lifestyle YouTuber, arguably an OG YouTuber at that, a vlogger. And the reason why I'm diving into her is because recently there's been a lot of hiccups regarding weight discrimination and also what's going on Reddit. Reddit is canceling Alexandra Rodriguez.
Alexandra Rodriguez is a known, kind of internet personality. She's known for being fat as fuck. She's known for being fat as fuck and complaining. Let's be real.
Pregnancy, you're supposed to have a pregnancy glow, not looking like a fucking monster. Look at this. It's ridiculous the way her face looks. But let's get into this.
Shaking, like the house was shaking.
Oh my god, she's already fucking had lunch? She's already had lunch, and then after lunch she's having a snack. Now, don't fucking tell me this is pregnancy food. This is how she normally eats, and this is why she was the size she fucking is. Are you sure it wasn't just you walking that shook the fucking house?
For being fat as fuck. Being fat as fuck.
I just want y'all to understand Alex's stance. Why in the hell the surgery didn't work for this big, greasy-ass silverback? That neck is thick, baby. Baby, that neck is giving, you ain't ever had any kind of surgery in your goddamn life.
Thinking she's much more attractive than she actually is. You are fat. Why are you trying to get pregnant when you're still 300 pounds?
She's very criticized for lying about her weight loss surgery. She's criticized for getting gastric bypass surgery and then gaining all the weight back. I say that with hesitation only because Alexandra states that she's lost 100 pounds and the internet says she's definitely gained back the 100 pounds. So to each their own, but that's what they're saying. She's recently been called out for stating in a video that a lot of her overweightness is due to her muscles. But to be fair, I watched that video, and although she does say that she's built differently and has a bigger, that she's more muscular, in that same video, she does state that she also does carry a lot of weight too, a lot of fat. So she does state that, which people always fail to leave out, I've been realizing.
And I just hate BMI so much because I am very heavy. Because I'm very muscular, like a high percentage of my, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of fat in there too. I'm not saying I'm like not fat, but I have a lot of muscle and it makes me heavier. And with that, it makes my BMI so much higher.
She has been criticized for using discrimination. Like anytime she has to encounter an awkward situation with a doctor or someone in the medical field and it's associated with her weight, her response is usually, oh, well, they were acting discriminative towards me or something along those lines. Okay, so she's been criticized for things of that nature. People do love to watch her because I'm one of those people too, because, she does promote like a lot of good things. Like I love a lot of the outfits, all the things that she wears. And, she's always bouncing off really great outfits or jewelry, household items, things of that nature. So it's just a very fun vibe, cozy video to watch and something I enjoy. But this video is not going to be that enjoyable. So let's start off with the big elephant in the room, and that is what's going on Reddit. So currently on Reddit, there seems to be an Alexandra Rodriguez page, and it's becoming very popular. It's been growing. Oh, this is also a ranty video. Okay, so this is not like a normal video. It's a rant, but it's become very popular, this Reddit page. And Reddit is, look, I understand why people tease people, call people out on Reddit, and it's just, I can understand why someone like Alexandra Rodriguez, why she may view Reddit as a criminal place, only because with these influencers, when you look at their comment section, it's their right, but you're only going to see the nice things. You're never going to see an honest response to a video anymore because they delete it, which they have the right to do that. It's their channel. I'm a sole believer, you do you. But I'm just saying, if you really want the tea, you want to know what people, how they really feel and think, you're going to go to Reddit. So on Reddit, it was revealed to me recently that her dad had gone away. I'm going to try to censor myself only because I want this video up. Her dad went away for a long time because, or not that long, depending on who you ask, because of a situation that was similar to Quiet on Set. And a lot of people are not happy with it. They are coming for her with the sponsorships. I was just reading on Reddit. People are like, oh, let's team up and let's, contact this sponsor. Let's contact that sponsor. And I'm like, y'all, damn. Welcome to 2024, right? We don't like you. We don't like what you did. You are a blank apologist. So we're going to contact all your sponsorships and yada yada. And the reason why people are wanting to do that is because she recently, or they found out, it's posted on the Reddit, of her sending in statements. And people are like, this is a public document. So, you can find it on the Florida website, whatever, but you can see there is documentation of her sending, I believe, not one but 2 letters, correct me if I'm wrong, to the judge, pleading for her dad to be released from prison or from jail. And a lot of people are not happy with this because they're calling her a blank apologist. Now, is she a blank apologist? By definition, yes. Because, if this person is convicted of doing just that and you're pleading, you're pulling Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, then yeah, you are definitely a blank apologist. With that being said, this is also her father. So I'm sure if her father were to chop off 3 heads or 4 heads, I'm sure she'll still probably do the same. Some people, they love their loved ones. You can't choose who your family is. You can't choose. Everyone has a black sheep in their family. And I'm not saying, when I say everyone has a black sheep in their family, that they've all committed the same crimes as her father did. But the reality is that everybody has someone, or majority of us have people in our family that we didn't sign up for. They just came with us. And, I'm not going to hold someone accountable for something that they didn't do. But I understand the divide in people wanting to come for her because they're like, hey, how could you be such a blank apologist? But then I also understand that side of, okay, well, this is her dad, so she may not necessarily agree with what her dad did, which is disgusting. But, she's probably viewing it as, this is my dad, So it's sad that there is even 2 sides to look at it, but there always is, or maybe 3. But anyways, so that's one of the reasons why Reddit is coming for her. Another reason why Reddit is coming for Alexandra Rodriguez is because she recently posted a video about changing her OBGYN. And the reason that she had to change her OBGYN is because they have a BMI cap. So basically, if you weigh a certain amount, this physician office, they will not be able to assist you in your pregnancy, or you're going to have to go elsewhere.
Hey guys, popping in here for a second. So this was important. The reason why her OBGYN was like, do you think you'll be able to, gain no more than 10 pounds? Because if you're going to gain 10 more pounds throughout your pregnancy, we're not going to be able to assist you because we do have a BMI cap. But the reason some offices have a BMI cap is because your pregnancy becomes high risk, and sometimes you may need a C-section, which involves anesthesia and a lot of anesthesiologists. It's just a higher risk. I'm sure lawsuit involvement has something to do with it. Legal matters have something to do with it, honestly. But it was more of just a higher risk, and the office was not equipped to handle that. So that's why they were like, you're going to have to go to so-and-so hospital, or, whatever they recommended, because, they're more equipped to deal with more higher risk pregnancies. So it was really, depending on how you view it. For me personally, I wouldn't, if someone's like, hey, we're not going to be able to assist you with this. I don't want anyone who doesn't have the knowledge or doesn't have the equipment or what I need, the resources, to assist me with my pregnancy to begin with. So, good, like, bye, deuces, But that was the reason. Some people say they've never heard of this in their life. Some people say they should be equipped, but that's the reason. Okay, now back to the video.
Now, the reason why the internet flipped on this is because she, was saying it's discrimination. She was saying the way how she was told. I mean, it's the whole thing. So let's get into it. So she's telling us the story in the car. And she's sharing with us that, she was pregnant last year and miscarried. She was with this office and they never said anything about a BMI limit. And to be fair, the office did tell her the BMI limitation came into effect sometime during the summer. And when she got pregnant again, that was the time they told her, oh, hey, we have a BMI limit. So she was upset because they didn't notify her of this change. She was upset because the doctor's attitude, apparently her words from day one, walked in and was like, we have a BMI limit, right? That's verbatim what she says this doctor says. And if this physician was like, or this medical assistant, whoever they are, if they were like, and they said it like this, we have a BMI limit, right? If they said it like that, then I can understand why she may feel like, oh my gosh, they're being discriminative towards me, because discrimination is also how you act towards someone because of their color, their weight, etc. So I understand that frustration. And I think a lot of the people who react to Alexandra, because by the way, if you didn't know, she gets a lot of reaction channels. A lot of people react to her. They make fun of her weight. They call her fat 24/7. I mean, it is a whole thing, y'all. A lot of people make fun of this individual. And, I want to sit on here and be like, a lot of it is not warranted, but because she does have a history of not being credible. When I say not being credible, I mean lying about getting weight loss surgery. Because of that, people now have that right to not treat her like shit, but they do have the right to sit there and question a lot of the things that she's putting out there and selling to us, because this is a business for her as well, right? But anyways, the problem with Alexandra not being credible is that it puts such a huge problem on people who are overweight, on people who are obese. It's like we don't have a fair shot of saying, hey, I've been discriminated against because of my weight, without people thinking, oh, they're just lying. Oh, you know what I mean? Her lying made it harder for the people, the next Jane Doe who wants to come on the internet because she wants to share how she was treated being plus size. It's going to be hit with a lot of criticism, generally speaking. But
hey guys, I had to pop in again. So what I wanted to mention, which is important, is that yes, Alexandra, her lying about getting weight loss surgery, yes, that made it harder for the next Jane Doe to talk about, to come forth with, oh, hey, I've been discriminated against because of my weight and all that. But I don't want to put that, that's not her response. I don't want to put that full responsibility on her either, because it sounds ridiculous to be like, Alexandra Rodriguez is, the only person responsible for why people don't believe people online. No. But what I'm saying here is that another point to mention here is, does anyone ever think why she lied? Does anyone ever think maybe this person lied about getting weight loss surgery? Has it ever crossed anyone's mind that maybe she was just scared of the response? And I know the response is going to be, well, You know, it's part of the job. You know, she's on social media. This is what she does for a living. So yes, the moment you put yourself out online, everyone for sure has the right to respond. But does anyone really just stop and think for a second, compartmentalize for a moment, forget, you know, this is her job, yada, yada. Why do you think she was not forthcoming about the weight loss surgery and then had to go on this whole apology tour? And damn, it certainly sounds like I'm making excuses for her, huh? But the reality is when you stop to think, or at least when I do, of why someone would sit there and lie about getting weight loss surgery is because you're scared of the response. And it's not even just constructive criticism or like your normal troll or whatever. You're literally getting people who are just criticizing everything, your physical feature down to a T, down to everything. You know, and then it's like, well, no shit. When I type in Alexandra Rodriguez on YouTube, that's your reason why she would lie about something like that, because you see all these people reacting to her. And I'm not trying to be a saint here, but I'm just saying, like, could we at least be like, okay, this is why she lied? Because damn, like, I don't want to be truthful to any. If I was her, I would never want to be tell anybody the truth about anything ever again. You know what I mean? Because this is what you get when you. It's like, she's damned if she does, she's damned if she doesn't. That's what it feels like sometimes.
To get back on track here, my whole entire point in stating all this is that there are actually people out there who are being discriminated against because of their weight. And the fact that that was never even acknowledged at all with all of these reaction channels baffles me. I mean, me personally, for 2 seconds, I recently had my whole entire thyroid removed. But when I started exercising again, and my heart felt like it was about to jump out of my chest, I felt like I was going to die, literally. And it was a different feeling. It wasn't like, oh, I'm out of breath. I genuinely felt like I was going to die. Like my heart cannot take it. So if I brought this to my physician, and immediately, without even taking anything I said into consideration, oh, it's your weight, you haven't exercised enough. And I'm like, okay, I understand that. I know it's my weight. I know I need to get out there, join a gym and go walking. I get that. But I'm telling you, you know, when I'm with my mom and we even go walking, like my heart is, and it got passed off as my weight. And then later to come to find out that, you know, the reason why my heart was acting up was because of my thyroid and I had to get my organ removed. So it just, and it sucks because, you know, you want to say a doctor's doing their job because they're obviously, oh, you know, this person's obese, so this must be it. You know your body. No one else knows your body better than you. And so I hate the fact that out of all of this noise, that message got misplaced. And I hate that. But anyways, back to Alexandra Rodriguez. So I wanted to leave this video open to really have an honest conversation. And what I mean by that is these reaction channels. Do you think people like Alan Roberts, I believe that's his name, you know, someone who is like, I will gladly train Alexandra while calling her a fat every 2 seconds? You have so many people out here in these streets that criticize her on a daily basis, and maybe some of those criticisms are deserved. You know, I mean, it is what it is. Maybe some of those criticisms are deserved, but the question is, do you think people need to go as hard as they're going? I sit here and I look at Alexandra Rodriguez and I'm like, the same people that are sitting here and are saying, oh my gosh, you know, your mental health is very important. It's just as important as your physical health. Well, if that was the case, then why would you be, especially people like Alan Roberts, I'll use him as a prime example. Why is it people like him, you sit there and make a horrific video on her, calling her all these names, but you want to preach that that mental health is just as important? Because clearly you don't think that. I'm trying not to go around here in circles, but my question is, do you think all the hate Alexandra receives is warranted? And two, for the people who think your mental health is just as important as your physical health, where is it at when it comes to Alexandra Rodriguez? I'm asking for a friend. I really am, because I'm like, and guys, I'm not trying to, I'm going to say sit on a pedestal. I'm sitting on a couch, but I really am not, I genuinely am not trying to sit on this pedestal, because, you know, my channel is called An Honest Conversation, and I have opinions about people. I've gone off on people, okay? So I am no perfect whatever, not trying to paint myself that way at all, but this is a genuine question of there's a right way and a wrong way. I've certainly learned from past experiences on how you can deliver information, deliver what you want to say. I've lived and I've learned, trust me. But where does it stop? I'm just curious of this whole mental health, physical health, because I know once you put yourself out there online, you are open to criticism. I know that. But the people that are out here, you know, reacting to her, they claim, oh, it's because she's a liar. They claim, oh, it's because we're just trying to, you know, get where's the message? Every single time these people claim, oh, we're just trying to, you know, get the message across that, you know, you can do this and that you can lose weight after gastric bypass, because she had gastric bypass, and depending on who you asked, lost the weight, gained the weight. But people have a lot of opinions about it. And I see what they're trying to say, but every single time I watch these videos, it's always surrounded by name calling and fat shaming and all this stuff. It's ridiculous, and it never results in what they claim they made the video for. Do you feel me? So what are your thoughts about this? This is just a rant video / I want to hear from you. I'm definitely going to be responding in the comments on this. I am going to be interacting, engaging. This is just a video because there seems to be a community here for this. And so a lot of the hate, I just want to turn it into something that's like, let's have an honest conversation about it. And then I may even make a follow-up video. So let me know what you guys think about all of this with Alexandra Rodriguez. You know, this has been in my thoughts for the past month, this whole entire, you know, ever since she's made that video about being discriminated against, and then the whole Reddit, and just learning so much about this person who I didn't know for that long until I started watching. So I'm just, you know, I make videos, so I thought, why not make a video on this topic? Anyways, all right, guys, I'm gonna go, and I will see you soon on the next video. I'm currently working on this Vanderpump Rules video. Guys, it's 11 seasons and over 100 episodes. I think it's over 100 episodes, but either way, it's a lot, but I think it'll be worth it. I've been having so much fun filming the video, editing the video, making it all. I was supposed to just make a video on every single episode of Vanderpump Rules season 11, and then I thought, big idea, let's like make a whole entire video on no one has done it. But anyways, okay, I'm done. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon on the next video. Bye, guys.